Namaste and welcome. Namaste to those that are here for satsang today. So while we're here, did we have any questions? Do you have any questions today? Since you come all this way, if you have any questions, this would be the time.
Not at the moment. It's pretty quiet.
Pretty quiet? Okay, that's good. That's good. So I wanted to talk about real quickly about flow and about stilled mind and some confusion that seems to be there for some people as to what is what. And flow does not mean that one takes the easiest route, and that if it's in something is in flow, that you know that it's the easiest, whatever's expedient and easy in the moment. That's not flow. Okay, when I speak about flow, that the sages and realized beings operate from flow, it's not what's easiest to ego. That's not flow. What I'm speaking about flow for that one is it just is natural. It just comes naturally. That's it. It's not ego looking for an easy way and grasping at what's simple in the moment. Flow comes after realization, okay? Until realization, it's more of a struggle. It's more of a struggle, okay? Yes, things may become easier, you know, as one surrenders into the situation rather than railing and fighting against it. But it doesn't mean one always picks the easiest route. And then I'm in flow. And if something's difficult, then I'm out of flow and something's wrong. No. Not it at all. So don't always try to grasp at the easiest thing that appears, oh, this is simpler, therefore it's flow. And if something difficult comes out, I'm out of flow, you know? I've seen some leave the path because it's not in their flow. It's not what I want to do. It's not what makes my ego comfortable. Therefore, it's not flow. So I'm off on my way because I don't want to accept the challenge, you know? Well, then you're chasing your ego. Okay? Then you're chasing your ego. If you want to leave the path because it's not comfortable and it's not in your quote-unquote flow, then there's an ego there that's being challenged. Okay? So there's something more there to be broken through. Okay? Flow comes after. When it's no longer a matter of sitting there with the brain thinking, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do? It just spontaneously takes place, and that's flow. Okay? It spontaneously happens at that point. There's nobody there that needs to judge the situation, this or that. It's just known, and it just takes place, that's all. Then it's flow. That's flow. That's what we're speaking about, flow, for the realized being. Okay, so it's different. It's on a different level. Okay. So I just wanted to clear the air on that. And also the other one about stilled mind. The realized beings, those that have, you know, completed everything, rest in a stilled mind. They're not generating thoughts that one's just not paying attention to. There are no thoughts, for the most part. That falls away. those that have just transitioned to realization may still have some thoughts, but they're not done yet until those thoughts subside totally. It doesn't mean one is brain dead, that one cannot think if needed. Yes, if needed, what's needed is there. Boom, like that. Clarity is there. It's not a foggy, muddled thing. Okay. Yes, along the way there are transitions. And when the mind starts to still and one starts to get more internal awareness, and the focus is now on the internal rather than the external, it's a different shift when the past is no longer driving things. Okay. And then you say, well, I can't think, I don't remember what was back there. Yes, those things will fall away. And there is a transition point where you're thinking that, oh my God, I can't think. Well, it's not true, you can think. You know, I went through that when I was going to school to be a medical assistant, and was able to function quite fine, although at the surface I felt I wasn't functioning fine. I was like, oh my God, I can't think, I can't, can't remember, I can't. But I passed with honors. Okay, so yes, you can. But in the midst of it, you think, oh, I can't, oh my God, I can't remember, I can't, nothing's staying, nothing's sticking. But yeah, what you need to know will be there. Now, if you're dampening down, and I just absolutely, can't hold attention, can't hold focus, then you're closing it down. Then you're repressing. That's not stilled mind, that's repressed mind. That's not what we're looking for. We don't want something repressed, because the goal is not to walk around like a zombie. The goal is not to be brain dead where I can't function and I don't know. You're supposed to be fully in the moment and cognizant of what is happening fully right now. Not stumbling along, like in a fog. That's not it. So if you're in a fog and you're stumbling around in a fog, then you're not present. Because the practices are not to be used as an escapism from what's present. The practices are there to keep you steady so that when this stuff starts emerging and you start feeling, you can sit with it and be fully present with it. Okay? Sit and be fully present with what is here now. Yes, sometimes it's going to be uncomfortable. That's part of it. To see what's really there and to get to the bottom of that so that it passes and one can go forward and go deeper and deeper and find out what you are not. Quit looking for what you think you are, find out what you are not. Okay? So vast difference between stilled mind and wandering around in a fog. Okay? Or like, what was his name? Muktananda used to say, Judd, dumb like stone. We don't want to be dumb like stone, walking around with, coconut head. We want to be fully present and grounded, and allow the mind to still. Naturally, without being repressed and held down. Okay? So namaste.